As Saturday's action fast approaches us, Jack Wilshere has threw his name in the hat to become the potential new Aberdeen manager, which is just bizarre as the Arsenal youth coach looks to enter Pittodrie manager race. Now that is according to the Daily Record. I mean, it's quite a bizarre story. I thought we had to cover it. You know, Aberdeen sacking Barry Robson. I think they've got to go for an experienced head and an actual manager. I've nothing against Jack Wilshere here. I think he scored one of the sexiest goals in world football in history. That goal between him and Olivier Giroud against Norwich, man. That's a 10. That's a roaster. That's what that is. See that goal, man. That was absolutely phenomenal. But the reality is, the guy never lived up to the hype. Injuries absolutely crippled him. Similar to Kamar Roof. Obviously, Roof didn't really have the expectations that Jack Wilshere once had. You remember him that game against Barcelona all those years ago, and he's only 32. Imagine if he got the job at 32. How bizarre would that be? But Aberdeen, though, they've put Big Levin in charge for today's game against Celtic to buy themselves more time with the appointment of a new manager. Dons are searching for a replacement for Barry Robson, who was sacked along with his number 2 Steve Agnew 3 days ago. Former Celtic boss Neil Lennon has been installed as the bookmaker's favourite, but there has been no contact. Lennon is currently in the mix for the Republic of Ireland job, and all his focus is on that. First team coach Levin has been asked to step up with Scott Anderson to take the team for today's Granite City clash. Levin said, "I would love to tell you more, but I am just taking it day by day and game by game." Giving the wee cookie cutter answer there. We looked at the odds earlier. Neil Lennon was 16-1. That doesn't automatically mean that he can't get the job, but I wouldn't say it's particularly great odds for him either. So there is that for Neil Lennon. Neil Warnock 64. Yeah, I kind of talked about it earlier. I kind of did back. I say back. I didn't exactly back him, but my point was, with Neil Warnock, they can't simply be given the guy the job, right? Just due to the simple reason that he's old, he's near retirement, he's always wanted to manage in the Scottish League against the old firm. I mean, I think once you start doing that, man, the league does become even more tin pot than what some people already think it is, man. I think that would be a bit disgraceful, to be perfectly honest. And with Jack Wilshere, it would literally be like signing a name. And here, you know what, right? Rangers signed Gerrard, and at that point, he only did a wee bit of coaching. And it worked out, right? It absolutely worked out. At this point, Wilshere, what's he done? All he's done is do a bit of youth coaching with Arsenal. I'm not saying it would be an absolute disaster, but with Aberdeen, I think they just need to sign a proper manager. We're seeing this gimmick, though, of these interim managers. It's just not really working. They're coming in. I mean, Naismith's doing, I think, a decent job right now, but I think long-term, Naismith's not really the man for Hearts. You look across the board, there's a lot of these makeshift interim managers that just ain't really cutting it. And I just don't think Jack Wilshere would be any different. I would honestly say he's got no chance of getting the job. If Aberdeen give Jack Wilshere the job, I will be absolutely flabbergasted. As the dog sneezes, in the dog poop, as The Rock once hit to Ken Shamrock. No, it was British Bulldog actually back in 1999, WWF SmackDown. But anyway, we're going to leave the SmackDown with this. Hopefully Aberdeen can deliver the SmackDown on Celtic with 3 points in the half 12 kickoff. Fog Football for all your latest news, Scottish football, all that great stuff. Till then, peace.